deal with the volume and surface area of spheres. Now, spheres are very similar to cones in the sense that it's very straightforward. There's a formula, you plug your numbers into the formula, and you receive your answer. So our formula for the volume of a sphere is volume equals 4/3. We do have to deal with a fraction here. Pi times the radius cubed. And once again, just as a reminder, volume is measured in units cubed, since we deal with three-dimensional objects for volume. So let's work a few problems. Okay, so for problem number 1, our volume is equal to 4/3 pi r cubed. Now the first thing we have to note here is that we are not given the radius in this problem. We are given the diameter. And we know that a diameter is equal to 2 radii. So I have to take this diameter and I have to divide it by 2. So my radius is equal to 1 meter. I'm going to take that radius and I'm going to plug it into my equation. So I have 4/3 times pi times 1 cubed. Okay, so 1 cubed is 1 times 1 times 1. So my final answer here is simply 4/3 pi meters cubed. If I wanted to write that as a decimal, it would be 1.3, repeating 1 1/3 pi meters cubed. So that's my volume for this first problem. My volume for problem number 2, I have 4/3 pi r cubed. My radius in problem number 2 is 9 yards. So I'm going to cube 9. So that's 9 times 9 times 9, which is 729. And when I multiply that all out, I receive a volume of 972 pi yards cubed. Don't forget your pi. 972 pi yards cubed for the volume of this sphere. Okay, my formula for the surface area of a sphere is hopefully equally as easy. My surface area is equal to 4 pi r squared. Once again, surface area is measured in units squared. So I'm just going to take this formula, surface area equals 4 pi r squared, and use it to calculate the surface area of these two spheres. So my radius in this case is 0.9 meters. I'm going to square that. So I ultimately receive 3.24 pi meters squared. Once again, surface area is in units squared. Okay, for our final example, we have surface area is equal to 4 pi r squared. And in this problem, we are given the radius, so we're just going to plug in the radius here. Remember, if you have the diameter, you have to solve for the radius. So our radius here is 2.2 feet. So you have to square that. and I ultimately receive 19.36 pi feet squared for the total surface area of this sphere.